Hello people, welcome back to my YouTube channel Chi Nyilim Stitches. In this video, I'll be showing you how to cut and sew an easy collar for both shirt and shirt dresses. Also, I'll be showing you how to cut and sew sleeve curves, very simple sleeve curve. This video is a continuation of the first video I made earlier of how to cut and sew a shirt dress, and if you haven't watched it, please make sure to watch it with the link above. And if you want to see how I attach the collar and the sleeves, make sure to watch till the end. First thing I do is to measure the neck round of the shirt dress I cut earlier, making sure to move slowly in order to get the accurate measurement. No need to be in a hurry here. And what I have is 19 inches for the neck measurement, neck round or neck circumference, whichever one you call it. Next thing I do is to get my pattern paper and fold it into two just like this. Then I will first cut my collar stand. From the close end, I will mark the neck measurement divided by 2 there, which is 9.5 with a dotted line. Then I will find the center of that 9.5 inches I marked earlier, and I will mark that point there. And from this end, I will come up by 0.5 inch and I will join it to the center using my curve ruler just like this. This becomes the baseline for this side. Next, I will come up by 1 inch all the way through from the baseline just like this, and I will join all the points using my rulers in order to have something like this. From this side, I will come in by 0.5 inch at the top and I will curve it down just like this. The next thing I do is to cut the collar itself. First, I draw my baseline, and from that line, I'll come up by 2.5 inches just like this. And I will also transfer the neck measurement divided by 2, which is 9.5 inches here too. And I will join all my points with a straight line just like this. From this side on the baseline, I will come in by 1 inch and I will join it to the top just like this. This is to create the slant edge of the collar. Then from the closed end, I will come up by 0.5 inch and I will make a curve to join to the baseline. And I'll cut out my pattern just like this in order to have something like this. I'll also label it. This is my collar stand and this is the collar itself. I will be using a slightly hard hemming gum or gum stay or collar stay, whichever one you call it here. I will first fold the collar stay into two and I will pin down my pattern, my collar pattern on it before I cut that out. And this is what I have. Then to cut out the collar of my fabric, I will first iron down the coming part of the collar stay to the wrong side of my fabric, and I'll cut it out with 0.5 inch in allowance all around it to have something like this. Then I will use these ones as a template to cut out the interfacing for both the collar and collar stand. Then to start sewing, I will first place my fabric right sides facing each other with the interfacing, and I will sew it down all the way around just like this, leaving this part open, which is the base of the collar, so that I can flip it to the right side and iron it down. Then to attach the collar to the collar stand, first I will label the top and the down part of the collar stand just like this. And at the down part or the base part of my collar, I will find the center and I'll make a notch there. And also the collar stand, I will find the center at the top part of the collar stand. I will make a notch at the center there. Then I will place one part of the collar stand just like this, and I will align the collar, the notch part of the collar, to the notch part of the collar stand just like this. Then I'll place the other part before I sew it down just like this with that half an inch I left earlier. I will make notches around, flip it over and iron it down so that I'll have something like this, just my collar sitting very well. I will then go ahead to make a top stitch all the way around the collar in order to have a clean finish. Then to attach the collar to the neck of our shirt dress, I will first divide the neck of the shirt dress into two just like this in order to get the center and make a notch there. I'll also make the notch at the down part or the base part of our collar, just like this. Then to join them together, I will first align the interfacing part of the collar stand with the notch part of the neck of our shirt dress, and like this, and sew it down before I iron down that side. Then for the side with the gum stay or collar stay, I will fold in the 0.5 inch sewing allowance we have earlier, and I'll iron that down before I sew everything down. And also I will top stitch around it in order to make it look neat. And this is what I have. Moving to the sleeve, I've already shaped down the sleeve using the 2-inch sewing allowance I left earlier. Then to cut the sleeve cuff, I'll be using the same collar stay I used for the collar. I will first mark my wrist measurement, making sure that my measurement is enough for the hand to pass through the sleeve. And here I'm working with 10 inches, and I'm going to mark that. Then I mark the cuff height as 3 inches, and I'm going to join the points with a straight line. I'm going to cut that out, and I'll also make sure to cut out another one for the second sleeve. Then to cut out my fabric, I will first iron down the coming parts of the collar stay to the wrong side of my fabric, and I'll cut it out with 0.5 inch sewing allowance all the way around. I'll also cut out an interfacing for the both curves. Then to sew it down, I will first place the sleeve curve right side facing each other with the interfacing, and I'll sew it down, leaving this side open so that I can flip it to the right side and iron it down. And this is what I have. Then to attach the cuff to the sleeve, I will first make a notch at the center of the sleeve, making sure that the placket is at one end. Since I will be attaching the cuff starting from the open placket side, I'll also make a notch at the open part of the cuff or the base part of the cuff. And then to attach it, I pinned down the interfacing part of the cuff to the sleeve right side facing each other, starting from one end of the placket. I'll also make pleats along the way as I pin down, because I have my sleeve is longer than the cuff, in order to make a pattern there, and I'll sew it down with 0.5 inch sewing allowance. Then for the side of the cuff with the gum stay, I'll first fold in the 0.5 inch sewing allowance we have there, and then I will stitch right at the edge in order to make it look neat. And this is what I have after sewing down. Our sleeve cuff is ready. Then to attach the sleeve to our shirt dress, I will first make a notch at the center of the armhole, just like this, and I will try to align the sleeve, the notch part of the sleeve to the armhole, and sew it down there with 0.5 inch sewing allowance. And finally, for the buttonhole, I marked them 2 inches apart, but you can make it 2.5 but no more than 3 inches. And I'll be using my buttonhole foot to make the buttonhole. I also went ahead to fix in the buttons, making sure to align it with the buttonholes, and I'll do the same thing for the sleeves, and this is what I have. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. If you haven't seen the first video, make sure to watch it, and please remember to like and subscribe to this channel, Chi Stitches, and see you on the next one. Bye.